welcome to story time today. I'm glad you stopped by today. My name is Mrs. Karen, and I work at the Harvard Dickens Library. And today I'm going to share a story with you about one of my favorite sea creatures. This is one of my favorite sea animals. Do you know what kind of animal this is? This is a sea otter. This is an otter. I made it out of felt because I like to look at it and it makes me think of a real life living otter. Isn't it cute? Otters are pretty cool. First of all, the word otter is that one right there. Otter. Otter. And it starts with this letter, the letter O. O is for otter. Otters are pretty cool animals. They live in the sea. They like to stay together. They do sometimes, when they don't want to float away from each other, they'll wrap themselves in seaweed or kelp so that they stay together. And another cool fact that I learned about otters is if they are sleeping, sometimes they hold hands when they sleep because they don't want to drift away from each other on the ocean. Isn't that a great thought? That leads into the story that we're going to read today, which is a very sweet story about an otter mama taking care of her otter baby. And this story is called With Your Paw in Mine. And I think you'll like it because it's got this wonderful mama taking care of her baby. The baby gets in a little bit of trouble, but let's see what happens with that baby otter. There is underwater, and here we go. We're going to turn the page and let's see if you can see some otters under the sea. Do you see them? Sure, there they are. This story is called With Your Paw in Mind, and it was written and illustrated by Jane Chapman. Ready to dive in? From the moment she was born, Mickey loved to snuggle on Mama's tufty tummy. Mama, you are the softest pillow in the whole ocean, she sighed happily. All around them was cold sea and empty sky, but Mickey felt safe as the waves gently rocked her. There she is, staying warm next to Mama's fur. Time for a swimming lesson, smiled Mama. Let's fluff you up so you'll float when the big waves come. Mama pawed Mickey's fur until she was as puffy as a pom-pom. Mickey couldn't help wiggling. That tickles, she giggled. Come on then, Fuzzy, laughed Mama, sliding her into the water. Put your paws in mine and kick those feet. And there Mickey goes, learning how to swim. When it was lunchtime, Mama rolled her pup over and over in the seaweed until only Mickey's paws stuck out. Roly poly, sang Mama. This will keep you from drifting away while I look for something to eat. She gave Mickey a kiss, then flicked her tail and dove into the ocean. And there's Mickey wrapped up in the seaweed so she won't float away. Mickey was snug in the kelp fronds, but she missed Mama. Nearby was another furry bundle just like her. I wonder if that's an otter, Mickey thought, paddling over to see. Hello, she smiled shyly. I'm Mickey. What's your name? I'm Amok, replied the other bundle. I'm waiting for my mama. She's gone hunting. Me too, said Mickey. Waiting is lonely, isn't it? Amok nodded, so Mickey paddled a little bit closer. Let's wait for our mamas together, she suggested bravely. We could hold paws, too, if you like. Amok smiled. I'd like that, he said. From then on, Mickey and Amok always stayed close together while their mamas went hunting. Mickey taught Amok how to float upside down and admire the feathery forest below. Wow, look, Mickey, called Amok as turtles sped through the water beneath them. You see those beautiful turtles underneath the water? And there's Amok and Mickey under the water watching the turtles. At night, after fluffing up their fur, the mamas and babies cuddled together. Keeping hold of each other's paws, they slept peacefully to the sound of the sea's soft lullaby. One morning, while Mickey and Amma were splish splashing and their mamas were away hunting, the sky began to darken. "Where did the sun go?" asked Mickey. "And what happened to the sea?" The blue-green waves had turned black and white, and rain was falling all around. "I don't like this, Mickey," whispered Amak. "I'm scared." Mickey was scared too. She wanted Mama. And look, there they are, twisted up in their kelp. But look at those big waves. I wonder what's going to happen to them. Suddenly, a huge wave crashed and snap! The seaweed tore beneath them. Mickey and Amak were pulled apart in a whirl of sea, spray, and sky. "Amak! Amak! Grab my paw!" cried Mickey above the wind. Amak reached out, stretching as far as he could, until the two pups were paw in paw on the rumbling, tumbling tide. "I'm glad you're here," shouted Mickey. "I feel safer with you." But then they heard other voices, babies and mamas calling out over the water. "Help! This way! Grab my paw!" Mickey and Amak were joined by more and more otters, all reaching out to grab onto one another. Look at that whole bunch of otters all hanging on to each other, holding on with their paws. The wind blew and the waves crashed, but the raft of otters clung tightly together as the storm raged on. And then, over the howling wind, Mickey heard her favorite voice in all the ocean calling her name. "Mama!" she called back. Mama swung Mickey up for a snuggle. "What a storm!" she whispered. "I miss you, Mama," sniffled Mickey, "but Amak and I took care of each other." Mama smiled down at her brave pup, cuddling her tight until the winds dropped, the waves softened, and the blue-green ocean was calm once more. "We all need someone's paw to hold when the big waves come," smiled Mama. "Well, I have your paw and Amak's paw, and the paws of all our new friends," laughed Mickey. "We'll always have each other." And there they are in the water. There they are holding on to each other's paws with your paw in mine, taking care of each other, just like we want to do with our friends, right? Taking care of each other. Now, holding paws or holding hands together is a fun thing to do, isn't it? I'm going to teach you a song that talks about our friends, our hands, especially our fingers, being friends with each other. Now, if you look at the fingers on your hands, you have these ones right here. These are your thumbs. These fingers right here are your pointer fingers. This finger right here in the middle is your middle finger. This one right here is called the ring finger because that's usually where we wear a ring. That's the finger we wear a ring on. And these ones are the pinkies. Very good. We're going to sing a song where we hide our hands behind our back, and one at a time we take out our fingers to say hello to each other. I'll show you how this works. We'll start with our thumb. "Where is Thumbkin? Where is Thumbkin? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away." Very good. Let's do the pointer finger next. Are you ready? "Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, miss? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away." Now we have to do the middle finger. Ready? "Where is middle finger? Where is middle finger? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away." The next one is kind of hard. It's the ring finger. It's hard to get it very straight, but we'll try. Here we go. "Where is ring finger? Where is ring finger? Here I am, here I am. How are are you today, Miss? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. And last is our favorite, Pinky. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Very good. That's a fun song to sing with your fingers when you're holding your paw in mine, right? Now, I told you an otter is one of my favorite sea animals. And you know what? I found a really fun craft to make an otter. Do you want to see what it looks like? Here is a little otter that looks just like Mama Otter and baby Mickey or baby Amak, right? Isn't it cute? It's even got little flippers, just like an otter does. I used a brown paper bag to make my otter and some other things you probably have at home to make the otter. It's really pretty easy to make. I'll show you a list of supplies, and then after you get your supplies, come on back and I'll show you how to make an otter. See you in a minute. Let's make an adorable Mama Otter and Baby Otter together. With your supplies, the first thing you're going to do is take your Sea Otter template that you found online or that came with your craft kit and make sure that you cut out the head of the Mama Otter, the two paws, and then the two flipper feet. Cut those out and you can set them aside. I already did that. And cut out the baby otter. This is also a template that you can find online or it's in your craft kit. The next thing you're going to do is take a paper lunch bag, open it up, and we need to make the otter's body. To do that, we're going to use some newspaper. Make sure it's old newspaper, so check with a grown-up to make sure you can use it for your craft. Take a piece of newspaper and crumple it up, just like that. Then stick it inside your lunch bag. You probably need about 2 pieces of newspaper. So take the second piece of newspaper and crumple it up and stick that in your lunch bag. Now we have the start of the Mama Otter's body. Your lunch bag should be about half full of newspaper. If you don't have newspaper, you could use some tissue paper too. Once you have your 2 pieces of newspaper in your brown lunch bag, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pinch together right underneath the newspaper and crunch that bag together so it's pinched together just like that. Now hold it tight. And then take a rubber band, and you might need a grown-up's help with this, but you're going to take a rubber band and you're going to wrap the rubber band around and around and around that pinched area so that it holds it very, very tight. I think I'll do one more twist around the paper bag with my rubber band. There we go. Now it's pinched together and I can use the top part that I stuffed for the otter's face and body, and the bottom part we're going to use for the feet. I'll show you that in a second. Let's make the otter's head first. To do that, we'll need our glue stick and we'll need the otter's face. Put a little bit of glue at the bottom of the otter's face, just like so, and then glue it to the top of the brown paper bag. Now the head, as you can see, the head or the face is going to stick up quite a bit from the bag, but that's okay. The next thing we need to find is the baby, the little otter baby. We're going to put some glue on the back of the otter baby's body, and we're going to glue it right underneath the Mama Otter's head. Now Mama Otter needs to have some arms to hold that baby.
So take the two arms that you cut out previously, and we're going to take one, put some glue on the back of it, and glue it on one side of the otter's body. It can overlap the baby because the mama has to be holding the baby very tightly. Then we'll do the same thing with the other otter arm, and we'll put lots of glue on the back of it and put it on the other side of the otter's body. And there is the mama otter holding on to the baby otter. Now we need to make the otter's flippers or feet. You'll have two pieces that you cut out previously from the otter's body. Those are the feet. So let's set aside our glue stick and grab a scissors. Remember I told you this part of the paper bag would be the otter's flippers or its feet? What we're going to do is spread the bottom of the paper bag out a little bit, and using our scissors, make sure you have a grown-up's permission to use the scissors, we're going to snip that extra piece from the paper bag in half. You don't have to cut it all the way up to the rubber band, but cut it in half so you have two good chunks that you can kind of spread apart and flatten out. Those are the otter's feet. Now let's take the feet that we cut out before, take one of them and put glue on the back of it and glue it to one part of the cut paper bag, the part at the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing with the other foot on the other part of the paper bag. And we'll put it at the bottom, press it down tight, and there are the feet for our otter. And there's our mama otter ready to swim in the ocean, taking good care of the baby otter.
Isn't your otter cute? It's really cute, isn't it? I don't think you'd probably want to take it to bed because you might squish it, but you could put it someplace maybe around your house to show your brothers or sisters or mom or dad or grandma and grandpa a special friend. It's a cute, cute craft, isn't it? I'm so glad you joined me today for our story With Your Paw in Mine by Jane Chapman, our story about a mama otter and a baby otter, and to learn about the letter O for otter. I'm so glad you're here today. Thanks for coming. And I hope next time I see you, you will have read lots and lots of good books because we want to always keep reading, don't we? You bet. Keep a smile on your face, and I'll see you next time. Bye.